Hello everybody, my name is Neve and I'm going to demonstrate Helperbird, which is a browser extension with a focus on executive functioning. So what exactly is Helperbird? As I said already, it's a browser extension and it gives people the features and customization to make reading and browsing the web easier. It includes many features such as text-to-speech, OCR, dyslexia support, dictation, immersive reader, overlays. It allows you to annotate any website. It includes picture dictionary, reader mode and much more. It is free, but there's also a pro version available that I'll be discussing later on. So why use Helperbird? Well, it allows you to change the web to meet your own individual needs. It is much more than an accessibility tool, which you'll see from the demonstration. It's also a better way to be more productive. Users that switch to Helperbird are more productive and better organised thanks to their accessibility features. Helperbird users communicate better and they're far more efficient than before as a result. So let's take a look now and see how it works. So here I am on a typical website, and if I want to activate my Helperbird extension, I simply highlight a piece of text. I'll just go as far as here. I can right click on it and there we can see my Helperbird extension. Within Helperbird now, I can open up Immersive Reader. Here's the piece of text opened up now in Immersive Reader that I highlighted, and I just click here and I can hear the words being read aloud to me. You'll notice that each word is being highlighted as it's being read aloud. So that's the Immersive Reader feature. The next feature I'm going to show you is called Reader Mode, and this is a really nice feature as it removes all the clutter from the page and just leaves the main pieces of text and the main images. So to access it, again, I just right click on the page, I toggle to Helperbird and then I click on Reader Mode. And here you can see that it's a much easier page. It's removed all the ads and unnecessary content and has just left us with the main article itself. The Helperbird ribbon has also opened up here, and within this then we can turn on Immersive Reader and listen to the text being read aloud. I can pause it as I go along or I can stop it entirely. I then have the option to translate the text into any language using Google Translate. I can screenshot the page, I can annotate the page, I can open it up in full screen and then I can close it and we're back into the original page itself. There is a second way to access the Helperbird extension. I'm going to show that to you now. So the first way was by right-clicking on a web page, and the second way is to actually go into your extension manager. I'm going to scroll down here to Helperbird and you can see that it's activated because it says on here. And this will open up a new pop-up window, and within this now I can access all the same features that I showed you there. Now you will see more, but they're currently unavailable to us as you need to upgrade to Helperbird Pro in order to access these. So I'll just go scroll back up to the top, and here you can see that we can activate a specialized font, and the one that it's suggesting is the Open Dyslexic font, which is a dyslexia friendly font. So I'm just going to activate that now so that you can see it take effect on the Neil Armstrong page behind me. So I'm going to toggle this on. And here you can see that the font has taken effect. And just to deactivate it, I just toggle it off. The next feature I'm going to show you is word spacing. So I'm going to just toggle this bar here. The first thing I need to do is to toggle it on. And then once I scroll up and down on this bar here, you'll see the line spacing take effect on the page behind me. And again, to deactivate it, you just toggle it off. Helperbird extension is now compatible with Google Docs and PDFs, and to activate it you toggle on this button here, and once you're in either of these two documents you will have the Helperbird extension available to you there. Immersive Reader, as we saw earlier, is also available here, and if you just click start then it will open it up in Immersive Reader. Another nice feature, and I'm going to toggle it on here, is the dark mode. So we've got light mode and dark mode. And depending on a user's preference, they can choose either. And you can see when it takes effect, it also opens it up in reader mode. And that's where it removes all the unnecessary clutter. Here's a built-in text-to-speech. You simply type in some text here. and then you can click on the play button and you can listen to it being read aloud. So that's a really nice feature. With magnifier, you can increase the size of your web page here. So I'm just going to toggle it on. So you can see it's set to 144% there, so that you can see it took immediate effect on the page. And I'm just going to move it down, and you can see that it's got much smaller. Okay, and again, just to deactivate it, you just toggle it off. Now, Google Translate powers the translate on Helperbird. So it's available in over 32 languages, and you can see Irish is included as one of them. And for that to take effect, you just click on the Translate button and it'll open it up in the Google Translate feature. And you can see there that it has translated the page. So that is really excellent feature available to us there in Helperbird. Helperbird also has a colour blindness feature, and here it is here. So for anyone who finds it difficult to recognize links within a web page, we can emphasize those links. And you can see there it changes to colour underneath. So for anyone with a visual impairment, that makes it much more easier for them to identify that as a link. So I'll just toggle that off, and then I'll show you text stroke. And there you can see that it's taken effect on the headings as well as the link. You can also control the colour of the text stroke by ticking whatever colour you want to choose here. I'm just going to toggle that off. And the next thing we can do is take a screenshot. So I'll just show you that taking effect. And you can also do this by right-clicking on the page and accessing Helperbird that way. So I'm going to click on capture now. And you can see that it has taken a screenshot of my page. And I'm just going to open it up to show you there. So that's it there. And the final feature I'm going to discuss is the print feature. So it's a nice, easy way to access the feature to print the current page that you're viewing. And you just simply print here, click on the print there, and it'll open up your print window. And it will load a preview of the page that you are printing. And again, if you had it in reader mode, you could print it in reader mode, and that's just removing all the clutter and tidying up the page for you. So that's my demonstration on Helperbird. So just to answer a few frequently asked questions, Helperbird is a web browser extension, and it's currently available on Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox and Microsoft Edge web browsers. And good news, it is coming soon to Android and Apple devices. Helperbird and the Open Dyslexic Font, they work in Google Docs as well, which is a new feature of Helperbird. And the Pro version offers discounts to students if you were thinking of buying a school license and downloading it onto your student devices. So thanks for watching, and please follow us on our Twitter account @GegIreland.